Welcome everyone, and it's good to share with you some excitement in the Cambridge Bibles world. I'm Andrew Clark. I'm the admin for the Cambridge Bibles Appreciation Group, and it's my delight to share with you a sneak preview of the NKJV Topaz Reference Edition. I've got two versions here that have been sent to me. The one is the green goat skin leather, the edge lined. And the second is the brown calf split leather, and I'm really excited to share these with you. I'll tell you what, I have had a little peek already, and wow, these are just beautiful Bibles. I love my ESV Topaz. I love all my Cambridge Bibles, but again, Cambridge really have gone the extra step with these. There's some really lovely new little features built in here, but also just really great quality leather, great Bible experience that I'm delighted to share with you. Now, I do want to say that Cambridge have sent me these Bibles to review, open and honestly. They haven't given them to me. I will be returning these Bibles to Cambridge, but I'm really grateful for the opportunity to have a look at these beautiful Bibles. Now, what one do you want to look at first? I think we'll look at the calf split first. We'll look at the calf split, and we'll come back to the beautiful goat skin in just a few moments. So here we are. It's a beautiful clamshell box. It did have some plastic cellophane on, but I've taken that off. And there we go. The beautiful brown calf split NKJV Topaz. Now let's take this out. Now I'm aware that the ESV Topaz came in the goat skin, and there was another leather which I can't remember right now, but it was some sort of calf. But immediately I can see a completely different tone on the front. This is very much like the kind of leather that you see on your standard Cambridge Bibles, like your wide margin, your pit minion, the calf split Clarion. It's that sort of quality. I really see these as good workhorse Bibles. In my life, they're used for pastoral work, for teaching, for preaching, for prayer meetings, all that sort of thing. They go everywhere, and they really stand up well. So here we have this beautiful, beautiful brown. And as you can see here, unlike the Topaz, the New King James Version is in capital letters there. No raised hubs on this one, just a sort of impression of a hub into the leather there, and the Cambridge name at the bottom. Okay, and looking inside, you'll see the Topaz outline, which is a really clear text on the page. I'm not someone who has been familiar with verse by verse setouts of the Bible. I've just used paragraph and column Bibles before, but I really see the value of the verse by verse, and I think it's a great addition by Cambridge. Again, talking with a sort of preacher's teacher's hat, you're preaching through this the Gospels there. You could really see how beneficial it would be just to be able to pick out those verses straight away. The chapter numbers are highlighted with a sort of brown copper, almost red but more coppery type font, and it's very similar to the colour of the red letter text. I know some of you don't like that, but I don't mind it at all. And on the page, a little bit of margin down the side, which is beautiful. It looks like maybe just over an inch there, not much in the middle, but we've got the reference to up each side, and then the footnotes relating to the text and the translation as opposed to the setting of the Bible there. Just a beautiful, beautiful layout. And it's, again, with that calf split, that good sturdy calf split, it's going to protect your text block there. And as you can see, it's white under gold, lovely gold on the side there. Okay, and you might want to see the ribbons in here. Now I know Cambridge ribbons have come under some criticism of late because they tend to be of that thinner variety, but there are two of these in here, and as you can see, they are a beautiful copper, shiny copper, bookmark there for your calfskin Bible. This is really, really beautiful. And although I said that NKJV isn't my main translation, it's not one I look to a lot, but this Bible is so beautiful. And if it ever gets back to the publishers without me buying it, it might be a little bit of a miracle. But there we are. So that was the calf split. Are you ready to see the goat skin? I particularly am excited to show you this goat skin because I recognise that in this Cambridge have really opened up their colours for their Bibles. And when I was speaking to Amanda on the phone, I was encouraging her to send me one of those beautiful green goat skin topaz, which I'm really excited to share with you in this way. Okay, here we go. Now look at that. Look at that. That is a beautiful goat skin. A beautiful goat skin. Just coming out of the box there. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Holy Bible on the front there. You see the grain of this. It's very supple. Very supple. I only have the goat skin on my NIV Clarion. My main translation is the NIV for the work that I do. And there isn't a goat skin in the wide margin. So this is the first I've really seen this particular goat skin on a Bible as big as this. It's quite different to, the grain is quite different to the grain that I've seen on my Clarion, for example. It's much more smooth. On the side here, we've got some lovely raised hubs just to protect that spine. Protect the corners of your leather. Just lifts it off the table a little bit if it's lying on the table. Again, capital letters for the New King James Version, which you don't get in the ESV. Cambridge at the bottom there. Really beautiful Bible, really supple. And here on the side you've got that famous Cambridge salmon colour under gold. Salmon under gold. Inside you've got the flexible cover. I'm not sure what that is, whether it's leather or whether it's some sort of synthetic make, but I don't know. But it's really, really bendy, really flexy, but it will keep your Bible safe. And you've got your standard Cambridge certificate here, remembering 4 centuries of craftsmanship, and then your guarantee. Contact details for the United States and also for the UK. And then there's some extra notes there about the edge-lined process. A little bit more information on that, so that's nice, in case you're in doubt of the quality of these. Again, same text block layout. You've got your text, you've got your coloured chapter numbers and verse numbers, beautiful headings, everything you'd find in the last Bible that I just showed you. But the key addition, I think, in this one is these beautiful ribbons. Now, these seem to be a good bit thicker than the calf split. I think these are what they call the Beresford ribbons. Thicker, shinier, but you'll notice that they're in these 3 beautiful colours. I don't know how well the camera will pick that up. But going left to right, you've got a dark, it's almost like emerald green, and then a sort of medium sort of grass green, and then this is almost a lime colour. And depending on how you read your Bible, you might be someone who reads through the Old Testament, reads in the Psalms, reads in the New Testament. Great opportunity to sort of keep your place in them. But then again, for your preaching and teaching, which I think this Bible is great for, if you've got particular passages that you want to mark out, you'll want to do that. But really beautiful. And again, as with all the Cambridge Bibles, at the back here, you've got your concordance relating to the particular translation, but you've also got your beautiful Cambridge maps with the map code index there. Then your pieces of thick card at the end just to give some stability to the Bible itself. Really nice, really, really nice Bible again. So very tempting to be buying these. But again, I just want to commend them to you. What a beautiful, beautiful Bible. This is something that you would buy, that you would treasure for life. It's just so beautiful. It's going to last you. Beautiful edge stitching there. Absolutely beautiful Bible. Now, just by way of comparison, I have here my ESV Topaz. As you can see, it's in the navy colour. Again, I was very privileged. I think I was the first person to own one of these after the publishing date. I got it just a few days before, maybe a few weeks actually before the release date, very kindly from the folks at Cambridge. They gave me a lovely discount, which I really appreciated. But the one thing I noticed, apart from the fact that the ESV has the 2 ribbons and you've got 3 ribbons here, is that the NKJV is just slightly taller. Just slightly taller. Sorry, yeah, the New King James is just slightly taller and maybe just slightly thicker, certainly by my eye, as you look at these. You've got the same hubs on both. You've got the ESV in small type, but again, compare the leather on these, you can see that the leather you might be able to see that the leather on the green goat skin on the NKJV is smoother. It's a smoother feel than what you've got here on the ESV Topaz. I love them both. This is mine, it gets good use. Although, again, ESV isn't my main translation, but I still love to dip into this. And as I say, the format is just, the same, really beautiful. Of course, we've got, in this version, you've got the silver blue under silver, or however they say it, on that one. So that's my ESV, but there we are. We have got the green goat skin, and we also have the beautiful brown calf split New King James Topaz. And that, my friends, is my initial opening and reaction to these lovely Bibles. Now, what I will be doing is I will be doing a full written review, which will appear here on our Cambridge Appreciation group page, and I look forward to sharing that with you, as well as maybe a few photographs. But I'm glad to have been able to show these beautiful Bibles to you, and I hope you're saving up your pennies to buy your own copy very soon. I think there's pre-orders are still going on for folks in the States. I think you can get them through Evangelical Bible. They're taking orders, I know, and they'll have their own prices. I don't know what these come in at in terms of US dollars, but I know you can order over there, and I'm sure that here in the UK you can maybe pre-order via the Cambridge Bibles website here, but nevertheless there'll be somewhere that you can get your hands on these. The publishing date is the 25th of February, so you've still got about a month to wait. 25th of February. I know that those of you who've got your orders in, those will be shipping out to you very soon after that date. And but there we go. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've never done a Bible review video before, and I don't necessarily plan to do many more, but I am just so excited to be able to share this great product, this great Bible with you, these great Bibles with you, and I hope that's been interesting and helpful. Thank you very much for being part of the Cambridge Bibles Appreciation Group. We really love interacting with you here, and may God bless you today. Take care.